Every single day we get a new George Santos lie. His name might not even be George Santos because he went by Anthony DeValder at one point in time, but even that name could be made up. Look, we don't know because he's lied about absolutely everything. So he made the horrible decision of going on a podcast. Now, he thought he'd be safe because it's another, right-wing weirdo, Matt Gaetz. But, man, it was rough. Now, I watched their whole interview. It was kind of short. Which is understandable because you let a guy like this talk for more than 5 minutes and he's going to give you, there's going to be 17 new lies to dissect. But this moment here is just chef's kiss perfect.
One of the principal critiques I've heard is that a lot of money was donated to your campaign by you, $700,000, I believe. Where did it come from?
Well, I'll tell you where it didn't come from. It didn't come from China, Ukraine, or Burisma. How about that?
Well, yeah, that is an answer. One of the principal.
Oh, is it? That is an answer, Matt Gaetz? That's an answer? That is an answer. No, it's not. By the way, you want to know where it came from? We covered this on Crystal Kyle and Friends. It's up on the channel. A giant Ponzi scheme. There's great reporting, went through all the details of it. The guy is a career criminal. Now, he knows where that money came from. And so when he's asked that question, deflect. You could sum up all of his responses, you could sum up like this. Did you know Democrats bad, bro? Did you know that? Did you know Democrats really bad and stuff, bro? This is what extreme partisanship, this is what tribalism, this is what it gets you. This guy is a liar about absolutely everything. He's a total hack. And what do? When you can't answer, deflect. Well, what about Joe Biden? Have you thought about that, bro? Exactly. Owned. Wrecked. I can't, this is the part of the segment where I want to list off all of his lies. I can't even remember all them. Okay, he said his mom died on 9/11. Then he came out and it was December 5th or 6th or something like that. He said at a different time. He posted a picture of Barack and Michelle Obama as literal monkeys. And then when he was called racist for that, he goes, no, it's okay. I can do it. I'm half black. He's not. He said he was Jewish, and then when he got called out on that, he said, no, I meant Jew-ish. So I'm Jew-ish, not Jewish, literally. He lied about his work history. He said he worked at Goldman Sachs. He never worked at Goldman Sachs, which, again, I'll never understand that. Why would you say you work at Goldman Sachs? Nobody likes Goldman Sachs bankers. It's a criminal organization. He's like, I was with the criminals. Well, you're literally a criminal. Oh, God, what else? He lied. He randomly lied about being on a championship basketball team for Baruch College. Not only was he not on volleyball team. Did I say basketball? He said he was on a championship volleyball team. And then not only was he not on the volleyball team, he didn't even go to Baruch College. And he lied about I graduated whatever number in my class. Why would you do this? His lies are so absurd. You're never going to remember the thing you said about when I was 17th in the class or whatever number you gave, right? Why would you do that? This is what we call a pathological liar. This is a guy who's multiple names. He committed check fraud in Brazil, by some accounts up to $1,200 worth of check fraud. Now he's going to be under investigation for campaign finance violations. Look, he didn't follow. Our campaign finance system is a joke, but you need attorneys and experts to show you how to navigate it. He didn't do that. He just cut himself a check. And it's going to come back to bite him in the ass, it looks like. My prediction is he's going down. He's going down. Because he made a mockery of everybody. The New York Republican Party turned on him. But there's Matt Gaetz. To trot in. You're on the good team, so you're with me and I'm with you. Matt Gaetz goes on to say, everybody, if you had to kick people out of here for embellishing their resume, there wouldn't even be anybody here, bro. So if you had this question for yourself, how many lies for the party leadership to say, you know what, we can't abide this anymore? The answer is unlimited. They will abide anything. Kevin McCarthy made a deal. He needed his vote. He needed George Santos's vote. So he said, I'll look the other way on all your shenanigans if you vote for me. And so he did. And this, I gotta listen to it one more time. This is what a total charlatan, con man, fraud, Ponzi scheming scumbag sounds like.
One of the principal critiques I've heard is that a lot of money was donated to your campaign by you, 700,000, I believe. Where did it come from?
Well, I'll tell you where it didn't come from. It didn't come from China, Ukraine, or Burisma. How about that?
Well, yeah, that is an answer. One of the principal.
One of my favorite lies he told, he says he's gay, but he's married to a woman. They divorced, but he was married to a woman. Why? Why would you even lie about that? Well, you know what he did? He checked all the identity boxes to kind of give this individualism story, which fit the narrative of I'm the different Republican. So, Ellie just said, if he said he was bi, it would have been the same thing. Like, he might actually be bi. He could have gotten the same sort of weird praise from the Republican establishment, but he just can't help himself. He just can't help himself. Anyway, Matt Gaetz really standing up to the liar here. Really showing him how principled he is. This guy has fashioned himself. I'm the principled crusader. Going after Kevin McCarthy, getting concessions, bro. I'm fighting. Apparently, if the guy's on your team, though, full pass, man. Full pass. Ever since Adpocalypse, when YouTube defunded all independent news and politics overnight, we haven't trusted them. We know they can pull the rug out from underneath us at any time. If you enjoy this content, please consider tipping $1 or $2 per month on the Secular Talk Patreon. Link in the video description box below. Thanks for your support.